Greetings everyone. Hi, I'm Wenjan and I'm going to have a video journal that tackles about the climate change, its causes and effect, and the solution. So let's start. As you can see, this is the Earth, the planet in the solar system that we live on. However, Earth is not on a good path for continuing to sustain life. The Earth is facing the accelerating detrimental effects of climate change, also referred to as the global warming. Creating a future where survival of both humans and nature is the biggest challenge for humankind. Thousands of years ago, we humans depend on the nature and the nature determines our survival. Yet, humans continue to strive and pushes nature to its limit, where shape the world that results to climate change. What exactly climate change? Climate change, it is defined as the long-term change in the Earth's overall temperature with massive and permanent ramifications. But it is not only refer in rising the average temperature, but it is also includes extreme weather events, shifting wildlife population and habitats, rising seas, and a range of other impacts. Human activities from pollution to overpopulation are giving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world. What causes climate change? The heating up of the Earth's surface are primarily caused by human activities. The main cause of climate change is the greenhouse effects that is brought by the increasing carbon footprints of humans as well as the change we constructed in the planet Earth. Humans' use of fossil fuels such as oil and coal, which releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the air. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas, as well as the gasoline, for some of the largest pollutants of carbon emissions. Not only that, but when fossil fuels are burnt and their gas is mixed with heat, they create smog. A smog is a thick air pollutant that is highly toxic. Other human activities that causes climate change is the agriculture activities. The massive amounts of excrement produced by livestock farms emits toxic gases such as hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane into the air. Methane is 23 times more effective at trapping heat than carbon dioxide or CO2, and roughly 80% of these emissions in the United States come from animal waste. Over 56 billion animals are globally raised every year for food purposes. That's 8 times more than the human population and 8 times as much waste adding emission to our atmosphere. Land used for growing animals, feed, and raising. Next is the deforestation and the cultivation of the fertile lands reduce the population of wild animals and oceanic creatures. Deforestation not only emits greenhouse gases, but it also gets rid of plants, trees, and forests. The things on our Earth planet that actually absorb carbon dioxide, the more we deforest the Earth, the less carbon dioxide it can absorb from our atmosphere. What are the effects of climate change? The gases trapped within the atmosphere can have a range effects on ecosystems. Some of the results of climate change includes rising sea levels, severe weather events, and droughts that render landscapes more susceptible to wildfires. It also gives humans a higher chance of getting illness such as asthma, malaria, dengue, and even pandemic, like what we experienced these past few years. The warming of the earth leads to the rising temperatures of the oceans and the earth's surface, rising sea levels due to the melting of the polar ice caps. And one of the major effects of deforestation is the loss of habitat since forest serves as home of many animals as well plants. Some changes such as droughts, wildfires, and extreme rainfall are happening faster than scientists previously assessed. In fact, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change or IPCC, the United Nations body established to assess the science related to climate change. Modern humans have never before seen the observed changes in our global climate, and some of these changes are irreversible over the next 100 to 1,000 of years. Scientists have high confidence that global temperature will continue to rise for many decades, mainly due to the greenhouse gases produced by human activities. The severity of effects caused by climate change will depend on the path of future human activities. More greenhouse gas emissions will lead to more climate extremes and widespread damaging effects across our planet. However, those future effects depend on the total amount of carbon dioxide we emit. So, if we can reduce emissions, we may avoid some of the worst effects. The effects of human-caused global warming are happening now. And here are some of my contributions or solutions in mitigating the climate change. First is to plant more trees. Second is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Third is not burning fossil fuels. And lastly, spread my knowledge and concerns about the climate change. Remember, climate change is very real and drastically affecting Earth, our home. Although we are the problem, we can also be the solution.